You'll want to get them off now if you can. They're in a very good line. He won't get a much better line than this. He's poised. Bumple's Folly the only one, but coming in now. This looks like it. Right, he calls, and they're away. And they're away to a pretty good break. Solid as a rock, broke just a little bit slowly. But up front in the early stages is Oklahoma for France. Oklahoma, Mr. Christian, Golden Freeze, Garrison Savannah on the inside. Ballyhane over on the far side, but Oklahoma is the leader from Golden Freeze. Then on the outside is Mr. Christian and Ballyhane as we joined them at the first fence with John Hanmer.
Oklahoma right on the inside. They're spread right across the course, over the road on the outside with Docklands Express. And Docklands Express is down. He was just about disputing the lead when he went. And I can't see any other fallers as they come to the next. Lagorne's up with them. Ballyhane's up with them. And also Golden Freeze is there. And we've lost one at the second, which is Run and Skip. And coming to the third fence, it's Golden Freeze right near us on the inside with Oklahoma. And then up there is Ten of Spades and Lagorne and Over the Road. And I can't see any fallers at that big ditch. And as they go to the fourth, Golden Freeze disputing the lead with Blue Dart, Ballyhane and Lagorne, and over to Julian Wilson.
Golden Freeze, Oklahoma on the inside, Blue Dart towards the centre of the course. They all jumped that one. Ember Pack Token jumped it in last place. In fact, he's tailed off. Mr. Frisk has got a good prominent position in the centre of the course, as has Over the Road, as they jumped the fifth. And over that, it was Lagorne, Over the Road. And they've all jumped that. Right at the back of the field is Mixed Star. And the leader's now running down to Beecher's Brook. And they're very close together as Over the Road leads from Mr. Frisk and Lagorne and Golden Freeze on the inside, and the lead is all over Beecher's. Ten of Spades made a mistake, and every horse has jumped Beecher's Brook. Mixed Star made a mistake at the back of the field, and as they come to the seventh, it's Golden Freeze who leads from Over the Road and Oklahoma on the inside. Garrison Savannah's in fourth, and the outside is Mr. Frisk. Behind those is Renus, and Southern Air is a faller, and he's interfered very badly with Bumple's Folly at the back, but the leaders go under the canal turn with Golden Freeze making it. Oklahoma on the inside, then Over the Road. Jumping up in the inside there is Renus into second place, Garrison Savannah's in fifth, then Mr. Frisk, and the outside is General Chandos. Close there on the inside, jumping at is Team Challenge, who jumped up really well, but it's Golden Freeze who leads from Renus and Oklahoma and Garrison Savannah and Mr. Frisk and Team Challenge as we join John Hanmer.
And Golden Freeze leads at the 10th from Mr. Frisk on the outside, Renus right there on the inner. A mistake by Garrison Savannah, but he's not far behind. Nor is General Chandos and Over the Road, and they all jumped that one well. And as they go to the big ditch, fence number 11, it's Golden Freeze and General Chandos. Then in third place, Renus with Mr. Frisk, then Over the Road, Oklahoma and Garrison Savannah. And going to fence number 12 now. And Golden Freeze and General Chandos took it together. From Renus third, Mr. Frisk four, then Over the Road, then comes New Haven, Oklahoma, and then Lagorne and Garrison Savannah and Blue Dart and Ballyhane and Team Challenge, then Big Sun, and looking further back, Bonanza Boy hasn't got many behind him, but right at the back of the field we've got Fraze, who's tailed off, and not far in front of Fraze, Aberlad, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, it's still Golden Freeze the leader, from Renus in second. Then on the outside, General Chandos giving 45-year-old John Bradman a terrific ride at the moment. Last year's winner's in fourth, Mr. Frisk. Then Oklahoma over on the far side, also giving a great account of himself for France as they come down towards the next. The 13th fence in the National. Golden Freeze, General Chandos and Renus. These are the three leaders over that one. Racing now to the 14th, and still Golden Freeze. Renus going very well within himself. Then General Chandos, Over the Road, Mr. Frisk. Ballyhane well there on the far side. Oklahoma right up with them, and so's Team Challenge and Garrison Savannah just in behind the lead. And this is the daunting chair that they're approaching now. And it's Golden Freeze and Team Challenge, two stable companions. From Renus a very close third. Then comes General Chandos. And over that one, it was Team Challenge and Golden Freeze who jumped it together. And a faller there is Kramer. Kramer has gone, but coming to the water, it's Golden Freeze, the leader from Team Challenge. In third place, is Oklahoma. Renus 4 on the inside, Garrison Savannah 5, then General Chandos, then Ballyhane and over the road, and behind them Durham Edition and New Halen. And then looking further back, it's Golden Minstrel. And racing now across the Melling Road for the second time, it's Golden Freeze, the leader, from Team Challenger's stable companion. Renus going well on the outside. Oklahoma well up there with them, and Garrison Savannah and Ballyhane, and General Chandos on the outside, and then New Halen, and over to John Hanmer.
And Golden Freeze still the leader from Team Challenge, then Renus, General Chandos. Then comes New Halen over the road, and Garrison Savannah at fence number 17. And the leaders over it safely with Golden Freeze, then Renus, Team Challenge, then Oklahoma right there, New Halen's there, and Ballyhane and Auntie Dot. Aberlad's been pulled up, and Team Challenge a mistake at the 18th. But there are plenty standing as they come to the 19th, an open ditch. And it's Golden Freeze from Renus, then New Halen, Garrison Savannah, Oklahoma. Seagram's got right into it. And a faller there was Team Challenge, and they're going now to fence number 20. The back markers jumping it. Mixstar over last, and as they jump the next fence, Renus is down as we join Julian Wilson.
Yes, Renus is on the floor, plowed through that fence, and that's the only faller there, and that leaves Golden Freeze in the lead from Garrison to Savannah, going really well on the inside. Seagram's much closer now. On the outside, moving up much closer, is New Halen. But as they race down towards Beaches, it's Golden Freeze, now challenged by Garrison Savannah, New Halen, and right up on the outside is Over the Road, then Seagram and Auntie Dot, and Foil Fisherman as they come to Beaches for the second time. Golden Freeze over, a bad mistake by New Halen, but all the leaders over. Big Sun has been badly interfered with by a loose horse. The one faller there is Blue Dart as the leaders come to the 23rd fence. And Mr. Frisk's been pulled up as the back at the back as the Gold Cup winner. Garrison Savannah goes into the lead, or goes to dispute it. Hot Plate has been pulled up at the back, and New Halen is also a faller, but at the canal turn it's Garrison Savannah who jumps into the lead from Auntie Dot, and on the outside the long-time leader Golden Freeze. But over that, Garrison Savannah, Auntie Dot, Oklahoma's been pulled up at the back, but Garrison Savannah leads from Golden Freeze and Seagram, then Auntie Dot. Behind Auntie Dot is Over the Road. Big Sun has been pulled up at the back as the leaders jump Valentine's, and we rejoin John Hanmer.
And they've got 4 to jump, and it's Garrison Savannah and Golden Freeze from Seagram, Auntie Dot. And they're very closely bunched, this group, and on the outside Over the Road, and Garrison Savannah led over that. Garrison Savannah with Auntie Dot second, Seagram third, Over the Road 4, Golden Freeze 5, Durham Edition still going well is 6th, then Foil Fisherman 7, Old Applejack 8, Golden Minstrel 9, Lagorn is 10th, and then behind Lagorn is Bonanza Boy and Ballyhane, but they've got 2 to jump as they go across the Melling Road. It's Garrison Savannah from Auntie Dot, Seagram, Durham Edition, Over the Road, and the weakening Golden Freeze, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, it's Garrison Savannah trying to make turf history by becoming the first since 1934 to win the Gold Cup and the National in the same year. But he's being pressed all the time by Auntie Dot and Seagram, who's going strongly too. Then comes Durham Edition making a little bit of ground from the rear. Over the Road is still in contention, but these 5 look to have it between them as they race down towards the second last. Garrison Savannah on the far side from Seagram on the near side. Garrison Savannah has a length advantage over Seagram, 2 lengths. Auntie Dot jumps in third. Garrison Savannah looking as though he's got 1 fence now between himself and turf history. Garrison Savannah, ridden by Mark Pittman, the Gold Cup winner, comes to the final fence, 3 lengths clear, jumps it well. Seagram jumps it second, Auntie Dot third. Then the old man, Durham Edition, and it's Garrison Savannah being chased all the time by Seagram. Garrison Savannah by 4 lengths as they come to the elbow from Seagram, who hasn't given up. Garrison Savannah with Seagram putting in a tremendous run. Seagram is beginning to get up on the near side. Seagram has taken it up, and he's going to win the National. Seagram, the first ride for Nigel Hawke, has won the National. Seagram is the winner. Garrison Savannah is second. Auntie Dot is third. It's going to be very close for 4th. with Over the Road just getting up to beat Durham Edition and Bonanza Boy. But the result of the 1991 Grand National after a sensational run home by the winner is first, number 11, Seagram, owned by Sir Eric Parker, trained by David Barons, and ridden first time ever in the National by Nigel Hawke, 25 years old. Second,